Welcome to Nabeel Math Academy. This is Dr. Mohammed Nabeel. In this video, we are going to discuss about the trigonometry of function of any angle. Before we have solved some of the problems of the acute angle less than 90 by using the schedule, but now we will solve any angle. So before that, we have to know what is a quadrantal angle. So quadrantal angle means it divides the quadrant into two. That we call it as a quadrantal angle. That is 0, theta equal 90, theta equal 180, theta equal 270. This is the quadrantal angle. And how will you remember these values? So this value can be easily do it by using a unit circle. I put it 1 comma 0 minus 1 comma 0, this point. Now here 0 comma 1 this point, and 0 comma minus 1 is this point. Now at the 0, the first term is for the cosine, the second term is for the sine. Here the angle is 0, cosine 0 is 1, sine 0 is 0. Now similarly, cosine 90 is 0, sine 90 is 1. And this one is the same thing, cosine 180 value is minus 1 and sine 180 value is what? 0. And similarly here 270, cosine 270 value is 0 and sine 270 value is minus 1. So this is what we'll have. Now the first problem we have here. So find the exact value of the sixth trigonometric function using the side. So depend upon the quadrant, it will change. The first quadrant, all the six trigonometric function will be positive. So all six will be positive. All six trigonometry will be positive in the first quadrant. The next one, S start for the sine and its reciprocal cosine only positive in the second quadrant. Third one, T stand for the tan and its reciprocal. Tan and cotan only positive and the remaining four are negative. Next here cosine and sec, which is a positive, the remaining four are negative in the fourth quadrant. So I will use this one as what? So all STC. So you can use this rule as what? All customer use STC. So this is the same thing we will remember, the quadrant 1 and 2, 3. So now if you see this part here, so this is what? This is actually X, this is Y value. Now this one is given in terms of X is equal minus 3, y equal minus 2. It will be in the third quadrant. It will be in the third quadrant. So let us start with this one. So first you have to calculate the x value first. R. So given value here, given value minus 3, y equal minus 2. What is r is equal? X square plus y square, which is equal square root, that is 9 plus 14, which is equal 13. So r square is equals 13, r is equal root 13. So this is my root 13. Now I have to calculate one by one. Sine theta. So what is the sine theta? Sine theta value is given by y over r. What is y? Y value is minus 2 over r is root 3. So I have to rationalize. I multiply root 13 here. So you will get minus root 13 over 13. So this is the sine theta. Cosine theta. What is cosine theta? X over r. X over r means minus 3 over root 13. Similarly, I have to multiply root 13. You will get minus 3 times of root 13 over 13. The next one, tan. What is tan theta? Tan theta is y over x. So y value is minus 2 and x value is minus 3. So it get cancelled. You will get 2 over 3. And similarly, we will calculate the remaining 6 trigonometry function. What is the remaining 6 trigonometry function? Cosec is a reciprocal of sine, or we can write r over y. R is root 13 over minus 2. Then sec, this is r over x, which is equal root 13 over x. X value is minus 3. Now the next one, cotan theta. What is cotan theta? Which is equal x over y. X value is minus 3 over minus 2. Minus minus cancel, you will get 3 over 2. So if you see this one, so it is in the third quadrant. In the third quadrant, you will have what? Tan only positive. If you see, notice this one, only tan is positive. Tan and its reciprocal, which is cotan, only positive. The remaining 6, we have negative terms. We have remaining 4 trigonometry function, which is a negative. Why? Because since it is in the third quadrant. Now here you have to identify the quadrant, correct quadrant, by seeing the two trigonometry function. So first of all, this is positive, more than 0. Which quadrant is a positive? So first and second. In the first, you will have what? All STC. Is it right? All STC. So first, all positive. The next one, sign positive. Therefore, the possibility is 1 and 2. Here, cosine positive is the first quadrant, which is positive in all, and the fourth quadrant. It is a fourth quadrant. What is a common factor? What is a common thing? So here you will have common is quadrant 1. So theta lies in first quadrant. First quadrant. That's it. Similarly, the next one here we have less than. Less than. When you have a less than, what is the meaning of less than? What are the possibility of less than? So it is in the third and fourth. It is a negative. Sign is negative. Now the next one, positive, means cosine 1 and 4. So what are the possibility here? So you will have the quadrant 4. So quadrant 4 is a common. So theta in fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant. The next, similarly, we will do it here. The tan and cosine. So what is the tan negative? Which quadrant tan is negative? The second and fourth is the tan is negative. The next one, cosine negative. Second and third is the cosine is negative. What is the common thing? So what is the common quadrant? Which is a 2. So therefore theta in lies in second quadrant. This is a second quadrant. That's it. So only you have to find the state the quadrant in which the terminal side of the theta lies. So this is what we have done. Now the next one, it is a one trigonometry function given and one is trigonometry is given the function. I have to show that whether what you have to find. This one here. So this is given with the negative. Negative means what? Therefore, it is lies in the second and fourth quadrant. It is a negative value. Now, how the sign is a negative? Where is the sign negative? It is in the third and fourth quadrant is a negative. Therefore, fourth quadrant is a theta lies. So theta in fourth quadrant. Theta in fourth quadrant, where the cosine and sec is only positive. So what you have to find? You have to find the cosine theta and cosec theta. So in order to find it, this one I need rxy. So here the given term is given as theta. Tan theta is 7 over 5 with the negative sign. So this is the y. This is x. What are the r value? R value is equal x square plus y square. So x square, which is equals 25 plus 49. We are not taking the minus. Why? Because the minus is due to the quadrant. It doesn't affect here the r, because we are squaring the each and every part. So you will get here. So this is the 56 and 64, which is equal 8. Which is equal 8. So 70, 49 plus 25, which is 74. Which is a 74 here. 74. 74. If you take a square root, you will get square root of 74. R square is 74. Square root is 74 root. Cosine theta. What is cosine theta? It is x over r. And what about the cosec theta, which is equal r over y? So here we have find this one as r. I write it without positive. X value is what? 5 over square root of 74. So I multiply 74 and 74 root 74 to rationalize 5 root 74 over 74. So this is the answer. Now similarly R, what is R here? 74 with the root over y value is what? It is 7. It is 7. 7 is the y value. So that's it. But due to the quadrant, very important thing, due to the quadrant at the last, the theta lies in where? Fourth quadrant. This is positive. No need to write it positive since it is a positive. Now here the cosine is negative. So I write it here negative. Why? Because it is in the fourth quadrant. All STC. So here fourth quadrant cosec is negative. Now the next one is the reference angle. Very important thing here. So how will you find the reference angle? This is the quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the 0 to 90. This is the range is 0 to 90, and here the range is 90 to 180, and here the range 180 to 270, and 270 to 360 degree. So now whenever you will have a less than 90, I will write it theta prime, that is a reference angle equal theta. Second one 180 minus theta, third one theta minus 180. In the fourth quadrant we will subtract with 360. Let us go with the first problem here. So it is 120, it is in the second quadrant, the reference angle I have to subtract with the 180. So 180 minus 120, which is equal 60 degree. So this is my reference angle for the first one. Now similarly the next one, here you have, it is in the fourth quadrant. So since it is in the second quadrant, this is in the fourth quadrant. I have to subtract with 360. So the reference angle is given by 360 minus 345. So which is equal, theta prime is equal 15 degree. 15 degree. Now the next one here we will have the pi value. I have to convert the pi first in terms of the degree. So what is the degree here? This one is 45. This one is 45. 45 into 7. 45 into 7, which is equal 315 degree. So 315 lies in the fourth quadrant, which subtract with 360, you will get 345 degree. So this is the theta prime. This is the theta prime. Now the last part we have here, so which is given by convert in terms of first into the angle. This is what? 30 degree. So 30 into 13, which is equal 30 into 13, which is equal 390 degree. So since it is more than 360, I have to subtract because of the coterminal angle, which is equal 30 degree. But 30 degree is the same in the first quadrant, no minus nothing in the reference angle as it is. So this is the reference angle for the given angles. Now the next one, it is asking find the value of this one, the theta lies here. So here the question is, this is negative because the theta lies in the third quadrant. It is in the third quadrant, that's why negative. I don't want to take the plus and minus, I will take only the value. This is what y and this is r. So in order to find it the tan theta, we need x. So what is the rule? R square is equal x square plus y square. R square 4, x square I have to find, it is 1. Move it other side, it become x square is equal 4 minus 1. X is equal root 3. X is equal root 3. What is the tan theta? Tan theta is equal y over x. Y value is what? 1 over root 3. I have to rationalize root 3 over root 3, which is equal root 3 over 3. But since it is in the third quadrant means the tan is positive already. So it is all ST. So therefore theta lies here. Therefore it is positive. It is positive. I will leave it as it is. Now then next we have the same thing with the two values. In the first one the quadrant is given. The second one we will have a two trigonometric function. We have to find it the quadrant. So how the positive? Tan cosine is positive. It is 1 and 4 is a possibility. Now here tan is positive, the possibility are 1 and 3, therefore theta lies in the first quadrant. Now I take any one of the term and I will take the value. Here you will have what? This is what? This is x over r. And here you will have what? This is y over r, y over x. So I got it all the value from the given equation. X value is equal 1, R value is equal to, Y value is equal root 3 and X value is 1. Now what about the cosec? Cosec theta is nothing but R over Y. What is R? 2 over root 3. So it is, I have to rationalize, multiply by root 3 over root 3, which is equals to root 3 over 3. That's it. Since it is in the first quadrant, all are positive. We can leave it. So it's the same thing here we will have here. So we will solve the same problem. So this is the first and fourth possibility. And here you will have what? 4 and 3 and 4. So therefore theta lies in the fourth quadrant. Theta lies in the fourth quadrant. I will take this one. This is what? This is y over r. This is y over r. So y square is equal x square plus y square 4. Here x square I have to find 1. So x is equal root 3. If you subtract and take a square, you will get root 3. What about the cotan theta? Cotan theta is x over y. What is the x value? Root 3 over y. Y value is 1. Since it is in the fourth quadrant, all STC. Therefore, it is in the fourth quadrant. Cosine is positive, cotan is negative. So, cotan is negative. That's it. Now, the next one we have the set of equation which is given. I have to solve this set of equation. How will you solve? So, first of all, I will go with this one, sine 210 degree. How will you find this one? Sine, what is the reference angle? 210 minus 180, so third quadrant, and since in the third quadrant it is negative, so sine is negative, therefore it is minus sine 30. What is minus sine 30? It is equal half, minus half. So this is a perfect one. The first one is over. What about the second one? What about the second one? Cosine 330. 330 lies in the fourth quadrant. I have to find it the reference angle. 360 minus 330. So you will get, since the fourth quadrant cosine is positive, cosine 30. What is cosine 30? Root 3 over 2. So this is the cosine 30. Now coming to the next one, which is a tan theta. Tan 330. So what is tan 330? Tan fourth quadrant 360 minus 330, and since it is in the fourth quadrant cosine is positive, tan is negative, minus tan theta, and the value will be 1 over root 3. 1 over root 3. I just substitute in the given equation. What is the given equation here? Minus half minus, this is root 3 over 2 into 1 over root 3. So what is the cancel? How will you simplify? So this root 3 get cancelled. What are the remaining you will have? The remaining part you will get it here as minus half. It is a minus half. So minus half, which is equal minus 1. So this is the solution. Now similarly here you will have a radian. The values are given in terms of radian. You have to convert this one. So what is this one? It is actually 90. Pi over 2 is 90. 90 into 3, which is equal what? 270 degree. And this one, tan 45 degree minus cosine 60 degree. So all the values we have from the schedule. So what is cosine 270? Let us check with the circle. Sine 270, which is equal minus 1. Sine 270 is minus 1. I just substitute here minus 1. And tan 145, which is 1, and cosine 60, which is half. Cosine 60 is half from the schedule. Then if you simplify, you will get minus 1 minus half, which is equal minus 3 over. So this is the solution. Now the next one is the same rule here. We will have what this one is 45. 45 into 45 into 7, which is equal cosine 315 degree. I will convert first in terms of degree, then I will go with the reference angle. And this one is 60. Pi over 3 is 60. 60 into 4, which is equal to 40, plus pi over 3, pi over 6 is 30. 30 into 7, which is equal cosine 1 210. So now we will do it one by one. Cosine 315 cosine 360 minus 15, which is equal cosine 45, which is equal 1 over root 2. So since it is cosine in the fourth quadrant, positive. Now tan 240, which is in the third quadrant, tan 240 minus 180. So which is equal tan 60. What is tan 60 value? Tan 60 value is root 3. Tan 60 value is root 3. Cosine 210. So cosine 210, which is in the third quadrant, 210 minus 180. So we have minus. Why? Because it is in the third quadrant, tan is positive, cosine is negative. Minus cosine 30. 30 value is minus root 3 over 2. I just substitute in the given equation. What happened here? 1 over root 2. Then it is root 3. Then minus root 3 over 2. Root 3 over 2. Now when you simplify this one, you will get root 3 over root 2. So minus root 3 over 2. I have to rationalize this one by multiplying the root 2 root 2. You will get the values, which is equal root 6 in the numerator over 2 minus root 3 over 2. So the answer will be root 6 minus root 3 over 2. So this is the final. Thank you.